We have our Chris Mulcahy here in the Live Impact studio. And another day, another gorgeous one.
Yeah, it doesn't look as pretty. It's more of a cloudy day, but it feels amazing.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
Yeah, and see, that's one thing is like if you feel great, I think you still look great.
You do look
great. So it kind of comes from within, you know? And we're still going to see a little bit of sunshine, but also, as we know, us here in America and even some international bits, it isn't just August 28th. It's also some other things. Let's get to our National Day calendar. It's also National Bow Tie Day.
Where's your bow tie?
Oh.
I have tried to tie a bow tie, and I have given up.
Don't you want just the clip?
It's like tying your shoe.
No, it's not like tying a shoe.
No.
There's twirls
I've done
and
it
bits.
before.
And
really?
Maybe I don't know what shoes you're wearing because
I mean, it's a bit fancier than that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just,
yeah,
I've done it before.
I would if there was a
good for you,
Velcro
yeah.
version, I could do that. No, I had the
Yeah.
pre-tied ones. Like this is no problem. I could do this in my sleep. But the bow tie, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see it on the movies, like American President. He's tying up the bow
bow
tie.
tie.
Yeah, she's tying the bow tie for the president, and I always think, how do they do that? That's why they need help.
It's an art.
That's why you go to YouTube.
It's a skill.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's
Well,
a
that's what I
YouTube
was
for?
doing.
What did they do before YouTube?
I was more successful watching a YouTube video to solve a Rubik's Cube than I was a bow tie. And that says
All
something.
right. Well,
All
it's
right.
okay. You don't need it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Something maybe you do need some Cabernet Sauvignon, if that is your thing.
Oh, that is my everyday.
Oh, is that okay? Nice. Well, it's also National Red
take
Wine
that.
Day and International Cabernet Sauvignon Day. Some other things. It is also a National Power Rangers Day.
Oh.
So I thought that was another little bonus there. And then
Rangers.
Fun fact, I auditioned way back when for like a Power Rangers stage show.
what?
Yeah, or maybe was it a replacement? One of the replacements for like the TV show back in late 90s, I'd
Oh
say.
man,
That's awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
When it was the height.
When it
of
was the
Power
height of the
Rangers.
Power
Oh, yeah.
Rangers.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was a huge Power Rangers fan, and
Yeah.
the Pink Ranger, the original, like the OG,
Okay.
was from my hometown of Dennis, Massachusetts.
Sweet.
Yeah, so and actually the skating rink is named after her. So that's the most famous person to ever come out of Dennis, Massachusetts, the Pink Power Ranger. Also, it's National Cherry Turnover Day and Crackers Over the Keyboard Day. I guess that's a whimsical day to laugh at at keyboard crumbs and messes. That one's strange. I probably shouldn't even mention that. I don't really get that one. But hey, c'est la vie. And today is overall going to be mostly cloudy. It is going to be a decent day, though, because I think you're still going to see a few bright spots from time to time. But it's another day that we're celebrating the 80s. So earlier today, we were talking about Spotify, where they have like a new chat feature. So I decided to kind of bring songs to life through my forecast. So we're singing in the 80s. Today, with a high of 81. So let's go back to 1981. Endless love for how great it feels for today. And then tomorrow, lots of sunshine where Mother Nature is showing its true colors. And then Saturday, it may have you asking, what's love got to do with it?
Oh, Tina Turner.
Yeah, and
Tina.
I'm going to let you know this is not a weekend when doves are going to cry. So, and
Prince and Tina, let's do it.
I know the 80s had some
Come
jams.
on, no kidding.
And this was tough for me because I literally just went to Google and did Billboard top 10 for each year, and I was like, oh man, this is tough. But it was nice to start with Endless Love, of course. All right, so real quick, I want to talk about an update for Farnan. This is the last time I'm going to be mentioning here in the Impact Studio. It's now post-tropical. It's still technically going to be monitored by the National Hurricane Center, but then it is now pretty much now a distant memory. And we are officially in the peak of hurricane season, which is August 20th to October 10th. It is September 10th. It's the absolute top of all this, something that we'll be watching in a little bit more detail. And we are actually actively watching a little wave that is further out in the Atlantic. It's really just off the African coast. Just kind of wanted to mention that as an update. As far as how today looks, here's a better look at what's happening right now. This is Lowellsville. It's cloudy, and there's going to be some darker clouds from time to time overall. overall, but there is a little bit of hope that we could see a little bit of sunshine from place to place. Right now, it's not the prettiest sky over and through our WCNC camera overlooking the Queen City, but still not too bad. So as I mentioned already, it's a high of 81 degrees today, mainly hanging out in the 70s, but until we start to see some spots of blue, which we will, it's going to be tough to really rode that cloud cover overall. And our overnight forecast is going to be another chillier one because eventually through this coming evening, we're going to break up the cloud cover and it's going to allow our temperatures to drop back down into the lower 60s, mid 60s for the weekend, and then either side of 60 degrees heading into later on next week. And there's one thing to mention about today that I thought was actually pretty interesting is that the moon, believe it or not, is actually going to be better seen during the daytime compared to what we actually have during the nighttime. So what's going to happen here is, let's see, I'm trying to pull up this graphic. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so officially is rising up at noon. The highest point is at 5, and then it sets at 10:30. So most commonly you think about the moon at night. But what actually happens is yesterday it rose up, I think it was about 11:10. It can fluctuate anywhere from about 20 to 60 minutes later for a rise in set time. So it's constantly changing throughout the day. So that means about a week's time from now, it'll be rising up right before the evening. So it's maximum moonlight. Right now it is a waxing crescent. I always remember this because there's the waxing and waning phases when it's coming on. So wax on, wane off.
Oh.
So when it's going on to a full moon, it's a waxing. When it's coming off of it, it is waning. Quick little moon trivia there. But this means that as the sun is setting, as we break up the clouds a little bit more, you can see a gorgeous crescent moon that's going to be setting shortly after the sun sets as well. So kind of a unique scenario there that you don't always see, but maybe I'm the only one interested in that, but I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, for tomorrow, it's very similar to what we had yesterday. Yesterday here in the Impact Studios mentioning, hey, tomorrow is the honorable mention, or Friday's the honorable mention. Lots of sunshine, feeling great, but it is a little bit stickier. It's also warmer as well. So this is going to be the warmest day that we have over the next 7. High temperatures reaching the mid 80s. I just kind of took it away, that title, because Friday also is all over the place much of this week. It was looking like a chance for rain, cloudier, but it just kept on getting better and better. And speaking of getting better and better, this Labor Day weekend is trending in a good direction. So I have a friend of mine that was talking about Darlington.
Yeah.
So Darlington is trending in a better direction as well.
Yay.
I still think that you see some showers out and about, but we're not really looking at a widespread system anymore. You still have isolated rain chances on Saturday and Sunday, but I think mainly during the evening, it's up in the mountains. And as far as, is it Saturday or Sunday that the race is?
Well, there's races on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, but
the big race, the Cookout Southern 500 Sunday.
Because of Labor Day, people are off. I was going to say that. I was like, that's
Well, they
late.
always race on
It's a
Sundays
school
most of the
night.
time.
Yeah, because I'm used to the earlier time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good news because Monday's trending drier. So I think at that point, everything's going to be out of our hair. By the way, my friend is Carlene, as you can clearly tell that was if you didn't tune in.
It's me.
It is. Carlene's going to Darlington.
So excited, aren't you?
Darlington. I'm going Sunday.
That's going to be so much
Okay,
fun.
That's right.
It'll be so much fun.
I'm
Go
really
every
excited.
year
And now
for
you're
the
gonna have
Labor
a
Day
good
weekend race.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that Greg's favorite?
It's one of our favorites. It's a crown jewel on the circuit. So
Yeah,
it's,
that's true.
It's a cool track to go to if you haven't. It's only like 2.5 hour drive from here.
Yeah,
Worth your time.
Are you doing a day trip?
Yeah.
No, that's
You can
perfect.
do it. Greg's a driver, you know. He doesn't mind driving.
It's
I don't mind
crazy.
sitting in the passenger seat and sleeping.
It sneaks up on you. We
On
drove to Myrtle
passenger
Beach, and I was like,
side.
"Is that Darlington?"
Yeah.
There's like no way.
It comes out of nowhere.
Oh man, I was looking. I was like, check it out. And I was the only one that cared as a diehard NASCAR fan at one point.
The lady in black.
All right. So I want to show you your future cast now. So what you're looking at right here, and it takes a little bit of meteorology to kind of dissect what's happening here. You are seeing some green. Now on the surface, you're like, oh, it's going to rain today. Nah, it's too dry. So this is just representing that oftentimes when we know it's too dry for it to rain, it's going to represent a darker cloud. So there's times today it might look like it's going to rain, but it's not. Don't worry about it. By tomorrow, it's mainly blue sky. So don't even worry about your rain chances. Now, let's go a little bit deeper into our future cast to really show you what potentially could happen here. Now, this is noon on Saturday. We got nothing. But then we start to see some developing showers by about the middle of the afternoon. Now, it's mainly between about 2 and 5 that we see our first signs of storms. This is why I'm not really concerned about the Darlington area, because if you look down there, you're seeing some cloud cover, really not too much going on for the time being. And then the storms kind of start to fade out, and then heading into the evening, everything is just fine down to the south. And the system in general is really trending further south as well. So looking at all the long-range models, nothing is really showing anything widespread. Even on Sunday, as we're tracking this is Saturday, seeing a little bit more. Notice how everything kind of dives down south on Sunday. Not a lot happening. And then looking at the back end of your Saturday, here's the good news for Carlene. Even though you do see a little bit of light green, I would discount that. That is trending away from Darlington and surrounding areas. Definitely better for North Carolina as well. And as of right now, I do have a drying trend for your Labor Day. So good news. So maybe some dry grills to go around. Also a little bit cooler as well, 79 degrees. Then hovering in the lower 80s, heading in the first days of September. We should be back to normal in the mid 80s by about next Thursday and beyond.